Hello everyone, welcome back. So in today's video, we are going to build a record triggered flow approval process. And in this scenario, we will trigger this approval process so when account records get updated. So we will see all the scenarios in the demo. Okay. Before that, if you are looking for auto launch approval flow process as well, so I have covered this topic already in the previous video. So I will pin that video here so you can watch it. Okay, so let's start the demo. Okay, so you can see this is my dev org. This is my account record. Okay, and we will trigger the record triggered flow approval process from this account record. So the scenario is we have a this status field. You can see this one, and you can see we have these values. So what will happen? Like whenever the status change to ready for approval, okay, and I save it, then record triggered flow will automatically send the approval request to approver. Okay, and in this you can see approver is this field, so I am using manual field approver here. Okay, you can use any field as per your requirement, but make sure this field should contain the username of that user. Okay, otherwise the flow approval process will not work. So you can use formula field or any automation to populate that username here. Okay, so I will in my case I will put it manually, but you can use any automation to update username here. Okay, and also once request has been received at the approver end and approve rejects or approve. Okay, so based on that action we will update the status of this account. You can see this approved or rejected. Okay, so this is a scenario which we are going to cover. So let's start. Let's populate this username here. I can show you who's this user. Okay, this is my user. Okay, what I will do in the another browser, I will log in with this user to see the request. Okay, so so you can see I have logged in with this user in the different browser, Robot login. Okay, so let's go back. So now let's create a flow approval process. Okay, how we will create? Let's go to the flow. Search flow. Click on new flow. Search approval. It will be all. Okay, so you can see we have a two approval process here: auto launch and record triggered flow. Auto launch one I have covered in the previous video. Okay, so you can see I will pin the video here as well. Okay, and I will also share you this video link in the description so you can watch it. Okay, in this video we will cover record triggered approval process. Okay, so let's click on this. Right, so now it will ask on which object you want to trigger. So I will select the account. Okay, and on which condition, so I will select record is updated. You can choose as per your need, but I want to trigger a request on the record update. I will choose this. And entry condition criteria you can give. I will use one condition, like when status equals to ready for approval. Okay, then it will enter in this condition. Okay, you can save it. You can give the name test account record trigger approval. Okay, save it. Yeah, it is fine. We need to define all the stage, so it's fine. So we have defined the entry conditions. Now click on plus icon. Now click on the stage. Okay, so this stage is, you can see we have a two step approval step or background step, right? So first let's give the name of a stage. So in this stage we will send the request. So we'll say we'll add the name send. Okay, description you can add if you want. Let's keep it default. Now we have two steps: approval or background step. So we have discussed the scenario like so when you update this record to ready for approval, so what would happen? It will trigger the approval request, Okay, and then it will update the status to submit it for approval as well. Okay, to handle this status change, what we will do in this stage, I will add the step background step. Okay, so in this background step, you can see in this background step, we have we will follow these steps and we will update the account status first, and we will call the approval request. So let's give the name of a background step update. You can give any name, and let's keep it default. There are a lot of conditions, but we will use this first condition for us. And action. What this is like a it needs a flow, so it needs auto launch flow. Okay, so I have already created this flow in the previous video. Auto launch flow means this is like auto launch. This is not an auto launch workflow. This is some simple auto launch flow. Okay, there you can update the records. Okay, you can send the parameter, right? So I have created this flow already. So you can see this is my flow which I have created. Account update status. Okay, I will show you what is this flow. This is simple flow. It is just updating the account status. Okay, so here you can see it will fetch the account based on this record ID, and it updates the account status value. Okay, so you can see I have created a two variable here, input variable, record ID and status. Okay, these two input variable we will pass from here. So when you select the flow name, it will ask the record ID and status value. Okay, and this is like auto launch flow. So you can see how we can create this flow. So in the same flow, you can click on the new flow. Here if you search auto launch flow, AU auto launch. So here you can see auto launch flow, no trigger. Okay, so in this you can create your auto launch flow and you can call in the approval process. Okay, let's go back. So here this flow we have called in the background step, and what it needs a record ID and status. So this is a record triggered flow, so we will get the record ID from the triggering account. So I will use this triggering account. Okay, and the ID, it should be something account ID, this one. Okay, you can see record ID. Okay, and status, so I will give the static value. If you want, you can keep in the you can create a variable here as well, and you can keep the value in the variable. Okay, but for now I'm just passing the static value. So what I will do, I will go back to the account. I will see what I want, what value I want to pass. A value is submitted for approval. Okay, can I copy? Yeah. Okay, okay, I pass this, keep it default. So this background step is done. So what it will do, it will update the account status first. Okay, now I will add the another step here, approval step. So let's add the approval step. Okay, so here you can see we have a lot of options to, so here you can see we have all the options to send the approval request, and this step will send the approval request to manager. Okay, so let's give the name send request to manager. Okay, I think this is fine. And here you can see we have a condition. So in the condition, I will select the when another step mark completed, then step start. So what I want like when this step completes, this step update the status, then my approval step should run. Okay, so I will select this one. When I select this, it will ask the step name. So when you click on this, it will automatically show the this background step name selected. And here you can see action approval type. So this action is different. This action is not auto launch flow. This is something like evaluate flow you need. And what is evaluate flow? So like when you send the approval request to the approver, when approval will open that record, he will see two action, approve or reject. Okay, so those action we will show through evaluate flow. Okay, so I already have an evaluate flow. If you want, you can create evaluate flow. So I can show you how we can create that. First I will use my flow. So you can see this is my flow. Okay, I will use it. And if I open this flow, you can see how it look like. So this is a screen flow. Okay, and you can see this is a like a screen which Salesforce already provide. Okay, this was not there. So you can see approve or reject. So before this I will show you how we can create this. So in the same flow you will search evaluate. See, this is approval workflow, evaluate approval request. So this flow you will get, okay, by default. So in this like same screen you will have approve and reject, okay, and decision element. But this is like simple flow, and when you submit the request, this screen will be visible to the approver. Okay, but like if you want to add any extra information of account, like any field information, if you want to add any text, you can add here as well. Okay, so likewise if you see, I have added this information like account revenue. So whenever approver receive the request to approve or reject, he can see this information, what is the revenue of account. Okay, you can add as many information as per your need. Okay, this is a evaluate flow. So here also I have created a one variable record ID. You can see because I want to show the account data. So I will, based on the record ID, I will fetch the account record. You can see, and I will pass this account record data into this screen flow. Okay, let's go back. This is my evaluate flow. I have linked here, and I will pass the record ID. So we will use triggering account dot account ID. So account ID is something, this one. You can check it. Okay. Now select the approver. Okay, who is going to approve? So we have a user group queue resource. Okay, in our case I will use resource because we already have a information in our field. So I will refer that field here. In resource you will pass that manager field value. So that is on triggering account, and we have a manager field. Okay, this is the one. So this is like we are passing the approver dynamically. Okay, and this customize approval email notification, this is like if you want to pass your custom body, you can write the subject and body. Okay, but if you don't want to check it, it will send the standard approval email to the approver. Okay, so if you want, you can set up your custom email, otherwise it will send the standard one. Okay, last one is you need to select the record ID. So same, we will use a triggering account dot account ID. Okay, this one. So now this is done. Let's save it. Okay, so this will send the approval request and all the action will happen properly. But now what I want, when approver receive the request and after receive the request, approver take action like approve or reject. So we have discussed what we want to do. We will update the account status approve or reject as per the actions. Okay, now what we will do to achieve that, let's add the decision element. Decision. Okay, so here you can see outcome. So first we will check is approved, and here what we will check. So before that I will tell you, we have seen this this evaluate flow. Okay, here you saw this, right? We have approve and reject, right? So these are the decisions approval will take. Okay, this decision is stored in the approval decision. Okay, you can see this approval decision is storing here, and the value, you can see what is the value. We have approve and reject. Okay, so these value we will refer in this approval flow. So what we will do, we will get the value from this step. Okay, so you can see this is a step which are sending the request. So you can see this step is under this stage. So okay, first we will go to the stage. In the stage, we have this step, send request to manager. And in this step, we will take output value, which is approval decision. Okay. And if decision is approved, this is the value which we have A double P ROV. Okay. This value you will refer. Okay. Approve, same value. If it is approved, it means it is approved. Otherwise, rejected. But better, let's create another outcome for is rejected. Is rejected. And again, this stage, this is step, output, and decision. If it is reject, you can see reject. Okay, fine. So what we will do, we want to update the account status field. So again, you will click on the stage, and here you will take the, so how we will update, we will use the background step. Okay, in the background step, we will give the name update status to approve. Okay, so good thing is like we will in the action, it again needs the flow. So better like to create a new flow, we will use the existing auto launch flow, which we have used in the this stage. Okay, same flow we will use, we will just pass the different status value. Okay, so use this same status, same flow, and record ID, same account ID, this one, and what you want, AWP approved. Okay, so this is done for the approval. Now click for the create for the reject. Again, stage, add a step, background step, update status to reject. Okay, leave default action, same auto launch flow, pass the record ID, and status reject. Okay, keep it default, save it. If you want to send the email when is it rejected or approved, you can also send the email. So in the same flow of auto launch flow, you can add your email template as well. Okay, here email template, click on this email template, whatever the action you want to take it, it's up to you. Okay, so we are done with the flow. Okay, now we'll activate it. Okay, so we have activated the flow. Now let's test it's working or not. Okay, so let's go back to the account record. Okay, this is my account record, and what I will do, I will change the status this in progress to ready for approval. Okay, and let's save it. Cool. So you can see it's saved, and just once it's saved, it changes the status submit for approval. So it means this flow worked, and it should send the email to this user. Okay, and also if you see in the rated history, I do have a approval work item. Okay, so this one I have added in the record page. So you can see, says if you go to the edit page, okay, so we have this approval work item, its name is approval trace. Approval trace. Okay, so this will show you the work, all the approval histories, and we have another step, orchestration work guide. Okay, this I have added here, and this will show you the action. Okay, so we will see how it will show the actions. Okay, let's go back. So it sent the request, it should show in the history as well. So you can see it create a request and it assigned to the robot login. Okay, the same user. Now I have already logged in with this user in my different browser. Okay, so let's go and let's copy this account, and I should also get the email. Okay, let's open this account here. Received this, right? This is the data on the account, that revenue. You can see annual revenue 300. I am seeing here, and these are the actions which you can see: approve and reject. Okay. So if I click on approve, it will update the account to approved. If I click on reject, it will update to reject. Okay. So this one, like, you can remove it from the account record page orchestration work guide component. Okay. So here you can see this is account record page. If I click on this component, okay, we have you can see these are the step name it is showing. Just uncheck these. Save it. You can refresh again. See, those are removed. Okay. So now let me take action with this user. I will click approve. Once you approve, it's looking good. Okay, let's finish. Let it complete. So once this is done, let's go back to the account record. Let's refresh this. It should change to approved. You can see it is approved, looking good. And here you can see it should have changed to approved. Okay, so I hope you understood how the record ticket flow approval works. Okay, you can see this is another component, request approval. I have also covered how you can use this component to send the approval request. I will also pin this video in the description as well. Okay, so you can have a look. So that's how we can build a record ticket flow in Salesforce using flow approval process. So we saw how to automatically submit approval request based on record updates and dynamically handle approval status change using flow. So if you found, so I hope you found the video helpful. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe for more Salesforce Flow tutorials. Thanks for watching. See you in next video.